it really confuses the people, or at least in their understanding of it, because to say somebody who's done bad to me, he was prescribed to do bad, so that person can never be sinful because he's prescribed to do bad because I'm just reaping the result of my karma. So then why would he generate bad karma? So that's the core bit which we need to sort of elaborate and sort of think a bit more on.
You see, as I said in the early question, the way Hinduism started was not looking for a god, but trying to sort ourselves out, what is going on. And they said the word was not even dharma, the word was rita. How do things operate? And the first thing the Hindu discovered, and it's a very, very ancient discovery, that objects and events have a habit of kind of rolling forward in a particular manner. You see, they kind of combine in a particular manner and things unfold. So when certain things combine together, certain results follow. So we just observe the world and say, yeah, this happens. I'm hungry, I feed myself, I don't feel hungry anymore. Simple as that. So the law of karma, if you like, is simply observation of the world that we live in. It's, if you like, recognizing the world we inherit. This is how the world operates. And this is a very pure idea. In fact, all the sciences that we are so happy with, this is the world of science, is nothing but following the law of cause and effect. Certain things combine in a specific manner to produce specific results. This is all. This is what science does. It says when you do this, when you drop it, things fall down. It's called gravitation. Oh, gravitation, how we are clever. So it's just actually recognizing a pattern in the universe that we live in. Now Hindus now elaborated this and called it the law of karma, law of cause and effect, karya karan. It's central philosophy, very ancient, karya karan. Things follow in a particular manner. Fine. So far so good. But just let me show you, I'm giving you my personal take on this very important question. I'm giving you a personal take, very special. You see, the idea is very pure. Things have a habit of, following through in a particular manner. Karya karan, law of cause and effect. Marvelous. Now, what we need to do is, can we somehow use this idea to make sure everybody behaves well and does do good things? Can we use this idea to make sure people behave well? This is what we did. So what we said is, do good things and good things will follow. Do bad things and you get smacked. You see, now this is a very oversimplistic understanding of the law of cause and effect. What you do is definitely going to have some bearing on what happens to you in the days to come, but a lot of other things add on. In fact, when we analyze everything that has happened to us, our own contribution was minimal. It was trivial. A lot of other things were ganging up and adding up and subtracting and shifting us and pushing us about. This is the mature idea of law of karma. But because we wanted to use it as a ploy to control people, we said, do good things will happen to you. Do bad things, well, you get smacked. As if there's a little mechanism somewhere keeping an eye. Oh yes, you hit your sister when nobody's watching, but I'm going to hit you back. Wait, when you're reborn. See? So we devise, if you like, we try and oversimplify the very complex phenomena called the law. It's very complex. So many things interact. It's not linear. It's even so complex. It's non-linear. So things happen and they've got a habit of ganging up on itself and producing a result backwards, a positive feedback. So it's a very complex phenomena. We turn it into a simple prescription saying, behave well, good things will happen to you. Be naughty, you get thumped. Now you see, we may smile, so, oh dear, oh poor Hindus, but everybody does it. In other religions, do you know how they've done the same thing? This idea of heaven and hell. You are a good boy, you behaved well, you follow the prescription, you're going to heaven where you get barbecue with God. You've been a naughty man, when you die, you are the barbecue, we'll roast you forever. You see, this is the same thing, look, see? So we may think, oh, the Hindus are so clever, we don't have this eternal heaven or hell. But we use the law of cause and effect in a similar manner. So whenever you hear this, my idea is this. So the second part of his question is very relevant. He said, is there any freedom of will that we have? Because if everything is fixed by law of cause and effect, whatever I do can be blamed to what happened to me in the past. So how can I be taken a blame? How can I contribute anymore? This is where Swami Vivekananda comes into his own. He said, my friend, at every instant, you feel you have the power to do what you want to do. There's something within you. He doesn't say that I follow what I've been taught to do or how I've been brought up to do. I'll do which I think is right or wrong. every instant of every moment, every living thing, not only human beings, every living thing feels that they have got some kind of handle on their own future. It puts you in charge. Even though you get whacked, you say, no, I'm going to do what I think is right. So even though you've been brought up to believe in one particular way, something within you say, no, I must break free from that. I'll try and do something. That's why all these rebellious ideas, we don't like to follow, if you like, because how you've been brought up means I'm going to live like that. No, they will all break free. It's not that they are rebelling against any kind of constraints. You know, this beauty of Swami Vivekananda's teaching. He said, do you know what's the aim of human life? You may think, finding God. No. The aim of human life is to look for freedom. The spirit that is within us does not like to be curtailed, doesn't like to be shackled in this body and mind. It is stirring up. So every moment you say, I'm taking a decision, this is my personal, my free will. The sign of free will is the spirit. Even though you are already conditioned how you think, your free will makes you think, no, I'm thinking for myself. I'm not preconditioned, even though you are preconditioned. You say, no, I'm not. That is called spirit. It doesn't like to be curtailed, doesn't like to be shackled, even in the way it has been brought up. It's always rebelling. So every time you see an individual, standing up against authority, it is a spirit. In fact, the English word is, that's the spirit. That's precisely what it is. That's the spirit. It is always fighting constraints. It is always fighting restriction. It's always trying to break free from every limitation, including the limitation of law of karma. The cause and effect, the mind doesn't like it. It tries to break free at every instant. So, as I said, my best advice to the Indians or the Hindus looking at this program is, please do not interpret the law of karma in this over simplistic, very foolish manner, saying, I must have done bad things, so bad things happened to me. My friend, that is just for children, for kindergarten, to keep them in line so they behave well. In reality, a lot of things gang up where you have no control. So when things bad happen to you, say, okay, I'll roll up my sleeve and sort it out. Don't blame your karma and etc. We have a contribution to make to what happens to us in the future, but our contribution, when you really analyze, is always very small. But it's very small, but it's important. It shows the spirit.